Hello and welcome to Duik and Jella Jumpstart series. In this episode, we will talk about OCO Meta Rig format as well as we learn how to rig an entire character and save its rig as a preset. So let's begin. Alright, here we are inside of Adobe After Effects, and now welcome to this episode. And in this episode, we're going to try to learn about OCO, which stands for Open Cutout Format, where it basically allows you to create pre-rigs and customize them and use them wherever you want. So this basically will speed up your process in rigging with Duik and Jella. So in this video, we are gonna use this OCO, and we will rig this character, and then we will save our rig as a preset to use them for our later characters. So as you see here, I have my character and I have the guide layer, which is on lock. And this is just the guide layer. As I explained in videos before, it can help you to place the anchor point exactly on the center of these guides, which can result to have a better rig. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to go towards the OCO panel. As you see, it has subpanels such as most used, where it shows your recent rigs, or it shows your most used rigs, the recent one, which shows you the recent one. And for now, I'm just going to go towards the humanoid section. And as you see, we have two rigs, the human advanced, the human simple for the human character. And of course, we have a gorilla, which, as the name says, it's for the animal. So I'm going to just go with the human simple, and all I need to do is that I'm going to double click on these human. And now this one, I'm just going to select the dialog, and I'm just going to ignore, so we don't see this dialog anymore. All right, so here's the entire rig that I have in here. And now, as I have explained the videos before, now it's time to, set the anchor point at the right place, then parent the bones, then we need to parent the layers to the bones, and lastly, we need to rig the entire character. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to select the hip, and then I'm going to place it exactly on the hip of my character, which is in here. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go towards the layers one by one, and I will adjust them. So this is going to be the back tie. I'm going to place it in here. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go towards the next one. I'm going to move it on here. Same as the third, which is the shoe. And also we need to adjust the tip of the shoe, which I'm going to adjust it towards here. Now let's go towards the next layer, which is the arm. So I'm going to adjust the arm on here. And then I'm going to set the forearm in here and the hand on here. And as you see, I'll navigate through my workspace by holding the space, so I can move the preview section freely. But it's better if we start to adjust the hips first, because there are certain body parts such as the shoulder are parented, and if I change them, it's gonna change the other structures, other bones. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna select the hip position is fine. So I'm gonna select the torso. As you see, when I move the torso, the hands are moving with them as well. So this is going to be the neck, and obviously this is going to be the head. I'm going to place the head in here, and of course the tip of the head should go this way. So let's adjust this one more time. Now everything seems to be correct except the tip of the hand. Now let's adjust this one as well. So I'm going to place it on here, and then I'm going to place the forearm in here. And lastly, I'm just going to place the hand in here. And also we need to adjust the tip of the hand. So I'm going to do it. Now let's adjust the leg. Now this is the leg and this is the tip of the design, the shoe design, which I'm gonna place it in here. Now in the next step we need to fix the parenting, and we need to fix the anchor point and parent the related part to the bones. So I'm going to select the head here and I'm going to press Y to go towards the anchor point tool, which is in here, and then I'm going to move it in here. Also we need to parent the hair to the head, which I'm going to do it now. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to select the backhand. I'm going to move it in here. The forearm needs to rotate from here, and the back arm needs to rotate from here. All right. Now I'm going to go towards the thigh. Let's hold space to move freely. The calf also needs to be on here. And the shoe on here. Now again, the back one, we are going to adjust its anchor point. Now the back calf needs to be on here, which I'm going to place it same as the shoe. Now let's go towards the hip. So this is going to be the hip. This is going to be the neck. As you see, the process is really simple. All you need to do is that you need to move the anchor points at the right places. So also I'm going to place the hat in here, and I'm going to make sure that I will parent it to the heads. I'm going to set the head anchor point in here, and also the eyes, I'm going to parent them to the head. Now the easiest part is that we need to make sure that we parent the front arm. Let's not forget about this one. And let's adjust the arm. So this is going to be the arm. All right, now the easy part is that we need to parent the layers to the bones. So what I'm going to do for make this process easier and I don't make a mistake, I will color label my related layers, so in that way I don't make a mistake when I want to parent a layer to a bone. So I'm going to select the head, hip, and neck, body, eyes, eyebrow, head, hat, which they are related to the, the head part, along with the structure, along with the bones, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to click on this square button, and I'm going to change them to a dark green color. So I will just let's change it to a sandstone, because when you auto rig, the auto rig section has a green color, so we don't want to have an overlap with them. All right, so the backhand, I'm gonna select them, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna go towards the selection tool by pressing V. So this is gonna be the hand. I'm gonna select them. I'm gonna give them another color. Now let's select these structures and color label them like this. Now the back part, as you see, it is correct if I zoom out. And this is going to be the brown and the orange color. And lastly, we just need to find also we need to make sure that we have a sandstone color for this one. So, and these are going to be my hand labels. So now all I need to do is that I'm going to select the from top to bottom. I'm going to parent the arm to the first structure, which is, as you see, the arm, the forearm to the second one, and the backhand to the third one. Moving towards the next one, as you see, now with color labeling, it looks much easier. So this is going to be for the second one, and this is going to be for the third one. For the tie, I'm just going to parent it for the second and for the third one. So the hip needs to go towards the hip. The neck obviously needs to be parented to the neck. The body towards the torso. We don't need to parent head to anything because it's parented to the head, but also we need to parent the head to head. And lastly, we need to select the front hand, and I'm going to place it towards the third one, and this is going to be for the second one, and this is going to be for the first one. Now all we need to do is that we need to go towards the bones section, and we need to select entire bones, and then we're going to click on auto rig. And now Duik is going to bake the bones and make its expression to create a rig for us. So it may take a while, so we just have to wait. So by the time that Duik does its expression, if you have enjoyed this video so far, please leave out a like and subscribe to my channel, as it would help me out a lot for my future videos. So now, as you see, we have a rig in here. Now if I select the rig and I move it down, as you see, it looks weird. And that is because we need to adjust the duration of the foot and the hands. So I'm going to select these foot, and I'm going to change its side to -100. Same as this one. Let's first select it to see if it rotates correctly. As you see, it does not. So I'm going to change it to -100 if I'm not mistaken. So a bit is, no, it should be on 100. Okay, that's correct. Now it's a bit slow. My computer's been slow for some reason. Now the third one, I'm gonna go for this hand. Let's check it. Okay, we need to fix it. Also, we need to fix the side for the hip. Now, as you see, we have a rig that is working quite well. Now it needs a bit adjustment, which I'm going to show you exactly on the walk cycle section with Duik that will come up pretty soon. So you will understand how to play with the settings to make your walk cycle or make your rig better. But for now, all I see in here, the rig is perfectly normal, and every part of its structure works fine. Now the last step. So if I go towards the OCO panel one more time, and this time if I click on the plus button in here, I can now save this rig as for myself. So if I click on Meta Rig, on the character section, I'm gonna name it, for example, test character. And as you see, in here you can change the character height, for example, to make it bigger or smaller, to make it taller or shorter. But right now it is set on 185, which is good. And then all I need to do is that I need to click on create a rig. Now if I go back and I come one more time, for example, towards the harmonic section, as you see, I have a test character in here. So if I open this composition, for example, and now as you see, this is the character that we have for ourselves, which is the exact rig that we made for our character. So this was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave out a like and subscribe to my channel, as it will help me out a lot for my future videos. Thank you. I see you in the next one. Have fun.